Okay, shut up. You want to make schools safer? Allow concealed carry. You will never have an incident of a mass shooting at a gun show, or at an NRA convention, or at a gun range. Why? Because if you want to pull out a gun at any of those places, try to kill people, you get shot. And we will. Oh well. But you pull a gun on a school, in many malls, or anywhere where there's a gun-free zone. Wow, this was the dumbest piece of legislation ever. Hey, no one can legally possess a gun in this area. So yeah, now people are safer. Well, what criminals did was yes! Because now they have entire areas cordoned off for their mass killings. You want to make schools safer? Get rid of gun-free zones. You want to make cities safer? Get rid of city gun bans. You want to make students safer? Allow students who have proven themselves legally responsible, physically capable of operating a firearm safely, to possess, carry, and protect other people. Cho knew there was no way he would encounter any resistance. Why did this happen in a state where concealed carry was banned in college campuses, and not in a state like Utah, where any student with a concealed carry handgun permit can simply wake up, get dressed, put on his holster, put his gun in his holster, and go to school? There hasn't been one shooting incident in Utah, and there are several other states, and more every day, allowing concealed carry on campus. Now, you think that you might think the police are gonna save you. Well, I'll tell you. I have been at an interest in tactics since I was in kindergarten. I have wanted to join the military since then. A single active shooter in an area where there is no one who can defend themselves can kill upwards of 100 people. A single active shooter. Now, the problem is many active shooters are just incapable of reaching that number for various reasons. However, the raw effectiveness of the raw problem is that they usually take themselves out well before police even intervene. So yeah, you're thinking that if we ban all guns that students will be safer? Yeah, they'll get worse if we if we don't change the laws. If we don't change the laws and make them less restrictive to law-abiding citizens who aren't going to commit a crime or kill people, guess what? More people will die. If we restrict them, we're making it worse. You think 32 is bad? Well, imagine this. All guns are banned, and a single person kills 300. Well, the gun was illegal. He shouldn't have had a gun. How did this happen? He bought an illegal gun. He made an illegal gun. He stole a gun he killed and stole a gun from a police officer. There's 1,000 ways to get a gun. And you think that banning all legal guns will dry up the supply of illegal guns? I'll tell you this. Crack drug manufacturers spend millions on machinery and equipment to manufacture and produce drugs. The machinery to manufacture a gun can be bought at a hardware store. A very effective World War II machine gun was made from parts that you could buy in a store. Just walk around town, you could have the parts to manufacture a military machine gun within a week for less than $200. Do you think a industry which spends millions of dollars on criminal activity will just go, we can't take them from legal sources, well, we're done? No, they're going to spend the money. There's tons of evidence. Chechnya, there are tons of examples of improvised firearms, and not just stuff you see in Jolly Roger's Anarchist Cookbook. I mean, guns based off the 1911 that are built out of scrap. Some of these things, I'm like, that works, and some of them you look at, like, that was made in a third world country. Looks like some of them look like production firearms. So yeah, gun ban equals more death. You're a freaking idiot. You think, I don't know where you're getting this idea, what you're doing to get this idea, but whatever it is, stop. You're serving no one's benefit but people like Cho. People will die if guns are banned. People will die if guns are legal. Problem is, more people will die if guns are illegal. Britain has a handgun ban, and if someone can prove me wrong, I'm going to state that the handgun crimes doubled. So, no legal handguns, but there are now, every year, twice as many handgun crimes. So, yeah, your gun ban's really effective. The Founding Fathers of the United States wrote the Second Amendment with the intent of the people of the United States one day requiring the ability to kill their own government. Any politician who would willingly vote to restrict arms should not be trusted. Why? If your politician won't let you bear arms, which is really a fundamental freedom, because if you cannot bear arms to defend yourself, you're not a citizen, you're a subject. You want to be a subject? Okay, go to China, get out of North America, and go away. Go to a country like China where guns are banned. You can't have a gun in China, but guess what? They have a lot of neat things to deal with criminals, like random executions or running down protesters with armored vehicles. So yeah, you want to live in a gun-free society? Don't live in America, don't live in Canada, and don't ruin my life. I don't want to die in a school shooting with a bunch of morons who said, I'm safe because guns are banned. You really, 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 really need to see a psychiatrist. Like, honestly. You're so far into denial. You're willing to let other people be slaughtered again and again. Anyways, bye.